Hello students, so in this video we will be solving questions of the topic ellipse, right, from conic section. The first question says if the line alpha x plus 4y is equals to root 7, alpha belongs to R, touches the ellipse, that means this line is a tangent to the ellipse at the point P in the first quadrant, okay, then one of the focal distances of P. So to solve this question, I think we have to first find the coordinates of point P. See, let us assume that the point of tangency is x1 comma y1. Now the equation of tangent to this ellipse should be s1 equals to 0 or t equals to 0, whatever it is. So we can write it as 3x square. 3x square will be written as 3x into x1. Since x square will be written as x into x1 and y square will be written as y into y1 for the equation of tangent. So we will get 4y into y1 minus 1 equals to 0. Now we have x into 3x1 plus y into 4y1 minus 1 equals to 0. Now the given equation is nothing but I'll divide both sides with root 7. So I get alpha by root 7 plus 4 by root 7 into y equals to 1. Or can I write it as x into alpha by root 7 plus y into 4 divided by root 7 minus 1 equals to 0. Now this equation 1 and equation 2 are the same equations, right? Because it is a tangent. That means on comparing the coefficients of x, we get 3x1 is equals to alpha divided by root 7. And we can write 4y1 is equals to 4 divided by root 7. So dear students, most of you will directly try to compare this equation by bringing root 7 to the left hand side. That means alpha x plus 4y minus root 7 equals to 0. If you compare x with the coefficient of x and y, then you will not get the same answer. You will get an incorrect answer because the constant should be made as minus 1. The constant should be made as minus 1, then only you can compare. Is that clear? Yeah. So y1 will be equals to 1 divided by root 7. Now we have to find x1. How do we find x1? Okay. Since point x1 comma y1 lies on the ellipse, so can we say 3x1 square plus 4y1 square is equals to 1? I think yes. And what is y1 square equals to? That is 1 by 7. So we can write 4 divided by 7 here, and 3x1 square should be 1 minus 4 by 7, which is 3 by 7. That means x1 is equals to plus or minus 1 by root 7, but he is telling that the point P is in the first quadrant, right? That means therefore the coordinates of point P will be 1 by root 7 comma 1 by root 7. I hope you understood this. Now we have to find the, see, this is ellipse, let us say this is vertex, center, and this will be the coordinates of focus is AE comma 0, and this will be the equation of directrix, right? So we know that by the definition of ellipse or by the definition of a conic section, SP will be equals to E into PM, right? Let us say this is S1. S1P will be equals to E into PM, and the equation of directrix is X is equals to A divided by E. So PM can be written as PM is nothing but this distance, which is A by E, minus this distance, that is x1. So we can write this as a by e minus x1. Instead this is a minus e x1. Acha, this is s1p. Similarly, if I try to find s2p, what will s2p be? S2p will be a plus e x1, right? Now here we will see, acha, there is plus and minus both. So we'll write sp in general is a plus or minus e x1. Acha, we have to find, I think, eccentricity. So the given equation is, let me write down the given equation, that is x square by 1 by 3 plus y square divided by 1 by 4 is equals to 1. Acha, this is a square is greater than b square. That means e will be under root 1 minus b square divided by a square, which is under root 1 minus 1 by 4 divided by 1 by 3. This should be under root 1 minus 3 divided by 4, which is under root 1 by 4, which is 1 by 2. That means e is 1 by 2. So sp, which is a plus or minus ex1. And what is a here? A is, I think a is 1 by root 3. So SP will be equals to a plus or minus e into x1. Acha, what is x1 here? x1 is 1 by root 7. So we can write this as 1 by root 3 plus or minus e is 1 by 2 into x1 is 1 by root 7. So this should be the answer, 1 by root 3 plus or minus 1 by 2 root 7. 1 by root 3 plus, acha, 1 by root 3 we have here. Acha, this should be the answer, right? Option 1 is correct because it is 1 by root 3 plus 1 by 2 root 7. And 1 by root 3 minus 1 by 2 root 7 also could be the answer, but that is not there in the option. So that is it. Now let us go to the next question. Next question says, let the line intersect the ellipse at the points A and B, then the angle made by the line AB at the center of the ellipse. Okay, at the center of the ellipse. Again, this is a horizontal ellipse, dear students. Right, if you see the coordinates of the minor axis, it should be 0, 1 and 0, minus 1. And if you see this particular line, y minus x equals to 1. If where is this line intersecting the y-axis? It is intersecting at 0, 1. That means the line is intersecting something like this, right? Now let us say this is A and this is B. Of course, the angle should be 90 plus, because I hope you understood this, because angle subtended by AP at the center should be 90 plus this theta, okay? Let us say this theta. So either it could be option A or option B also could be possible. Let us see what should be the answer. To get point B, let us say y is equals to 1 plus x. Now let us substitute that in the equation of ellipse, because it is intersecting the ellipse at 2 points. Instead of y, I can write 1 plus x whole square, that is equals to 1. So we can now write x square by 2 plus 1 plus x square plus 2x is equals to 1. And cancel this, we can get 3x square by 2 plus 2x equals to 0. Now I think we can definitely take x common. We get x times 3x by 2 plus 2 equals to 0. That means either x is 0 or x is equals to, I think, minus 4 divided by 3 from this, right? So if x is 0, then we surely y is 1, that we already found, point A. Now point B, x is minus 4 by 3. So x is minus 4 by 3. What should y be? Y will be 1 plus x. So that should be 1 minus 4 by 3, which is minus 1 by 3. That means this point B has the coordinates as minus 4 by 3 comma minus 1 by 3. Now we need to just find the angle theta. See, tan theta, we can use this formula. Tan theta will be mod m1 minus m2 divided by 1 plus m1 m2. Let m1 be this horizontal line, because we need to find this angle, right? Theta. 90 plus theta gives us the answer. So let m1 be the horizontal line, so slope is 0. Now m2 is the slope of BO or OB, right? M2 will be the slope of B or OB. That will be y2 minus y1 divided by x2 minus x1. So we get 1 by 3 divided by 4 by 3, which is 1 by 4. So m2 is 1 by 4. So tan theta should be mod 0 minus 1 by 4 by 1 plus 0 into 1 by 4. So ultimately we get tan theta as 1 by 4. So theta should be tan inverse of 1 by 4. So we need to find, now this is not the required answer. Required answer is we need to find the angle made by the chord AB at the center. So that should be 90 plus theta. So therefore required answer should be pi by 2 plus theta. Theta is tan inverse of 1 by 4. So this should be the answer. So let us check which option gives us pi by 2 plus tan inverse 1 by 4 is option A or option 1. That's it. Now let us go to the next question. Next question says an ellipse has its center at 1 comma minus 2. So let us try to plot it. 1 comma minus 2. So y coordinate is negative, x coordinate is positive. So 1 comma minus 2 is somewhere here. Now 3 comma minus 2 is one of the focus, okay, and 5 comma minus 2 is one vertex, right? So the ellipse is something like this. I'm drawing a rough diagram, okay. The students, it may not intersect the x-axis also, we don't know. For that we have to calculate. Okay, now let us say, so this is the center of the ellipse C, and this is focus S1 and this is vertex V1, okay. Now what does he want? I think this is a very, very straightforward question. It's a board question, dear students. He is asking us to find the length of lattice rectum. Length of lattice rectum in this case will be 2b square by a. We just have to find a and b. So what is a? A is distance of the vertex from the center, that should be 5 minus 1, it is 4. And what is AE equals to, that is distance of focus from the center, that should be 3 minus 1, which is 2. So 4 into E is equals to 2, that means E is equals to 1 by 2, and 1 by 2 will be equals to under root of 1 minus B square divided by A square. So 1 minus B square divided by 16, square on both sides, we get 1 minus B square by 16 is equals to 1 by 4. So we can write B square divided by 16 is 1 minus 1 by 4, which is 3 by 4. Therefore B square will be 3 divided by 4 into 16, and B square is equals to 12. So length of lattice rectum should be equals to 2b square divided by, it is 2 into 12 divided by a. What is a? Equals to 4. So I think we get the answer as 6. So 6, I think option 1 is correct. That's it. Thank you for watching this video, dear students. Meet you with the next one.